So we are in Colonial Heights, Virginia, just north of Petersburg, just south of Chesterfield. And a lot of people had probably driven by this location and never realized it had any significance to our family. Right across from Wagstaff Steakhouse, just before you cross the bridge back into Chesterfield. But this building right here actually belonged to my mom's uncle. I guess that would be my great uncle. And his name was Gip Dickens. He ran this restaurant from here at this location, we're guessing somewhere in the 70s to 80s range up until his passing. His son ran it a little bit after that, and then they sold this facility. Had a customer come in the other day, and he was talking about my grandfather's repair shop and dealing with him since the 50s, and then somehow got on the subject to him not realizing that it was part of our family that ran this restaurant. And most of my uncles and my great uncles customers here were very faithful regulars. He would actually come and sit down at the table and eat with them and socialize with them. He actually caught his food in most cases and cooked it here. But prior to this location, he had purchased a casino type nightclub boat and brought it up, and that was damaged in one of the hurricanes that came through many years ago. And that's when he ended up at this brick and mortar building and made this his life passion and business. So we'll bring you more information about it. A couple other cool things. He was a semi-pro ball player until he was called out to the war. That was pretty neat, and had a lot of pictures and memorabilia in his building here. And he was really a good local family guy. I think the restaurant that was on water was down by the Annabelle Lee. That was back in the 50s. Paid something like $5,000 or something for it, and restored it and made it his restaurant. And he played ball in the 40s and 50s until he went to war for a couple years, and then made the restaurant his full-time business. So some neat history. Just wanted to take a little quick video of the building here and that painting, which has been there for a long time. We're afraid somebody's going to come in and obviously paint over it, so just wanted to bookmark this piece of history, and we'll elaborate on this video a little bit more with some more details from my mom and actually from his son, with some history of the business and just really neat hometown roots and a lot of connections that a lot of people don't know. So we wanted to capture more than anything just that picture on the building there that I remember since I was a kid being there, and then hearing the stories about his boat and it getting damaged in the hurricane and washed up on the bank, I guess, or where it was tied, and was rendered unusable. So that's how I brought him here. So anyway, we'll bring you more in the future. I think he'd be pretty proud of everything these days, how things have grown and changed, and we'd probably still be regulars of his restaurant, coming in and sitting down to eat some good seafood. So stay tuned.